You are watching WPTV.
Welcome back. For most of you gamers out there, you probably already know about G2A. For those of you who don't, G2A was a website where you could sell old game keys for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Anyway, people started buying keys with stolen credit cards. Then they would sell them on the website when the original card owner cancels their account and the key deactivates. Instead of G2A fixing the problem, they made their users pay for protection. But there's still a lot to discuss. That's why I brought in Will and Greg. Will, first thoughts on this. Go ahead.
Well, G2A has been an issue in the news. It's kind of surrounding PC gaming for a while. A lot of very popular PC gaming YouTubers like Total Biscuit are very staunch against G2A as a company because they are basically enabling the sale of stolen goods. Mm-hmm. So that's why this story came as absolutely no surprise to me, because I've been following this for quite a while. But I think a lot of people, especially Gearbox, who are a very important part of the story, seem to be a little surprised when their shady business practices have come back to bite them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, G2A, it's been no secret that G2A has been just shady about all their business practices. Basically what they're doing is that if I have a key, I can sell it, and like you were saying before, if it's from a stolen credit card, the money gets charged back. But see, the money doesn't come out of the person that sold that key initially or from G2A. It goes back to the original publisher. The publisher that produced Punch-Out, I forget their name. TinyBuild. They lost almost $500 million, lost $500 million because of this practice. So at the end of the day, G2A and the person selling the key run away with the money, and the person that bought that key from G2A doesn't get the game, and the publisher doesn't get that money from the sale.
That's crazy. So how long has this been going on?
If I had to guess, probably about a year and a half, 2 years now.
It's definitely been going on for quite a while. It's gone on long enough that G2A has been able to kind of amass some sort of popularity in the PC gaming space. G2A has been sponsoring a lot of pro tournaments for PC gaming, and as well as they sponsor a lot of Twitch streamers. I think this, don't quote me on this. I don't want to call out anybody, but I know they sponsor some very prominent Twitch streamers.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. What was that name of that one YouTuber? He has like 2 million views. He came out.
Total Biscuit. Yeah.
Total Biscuit.
So
yeah.
Total Biscuit is notorious. He's one of the, if not the largest YouTube PC gamers. So
yeah, what he says is law, from what I understand. Okay.
Literally, when he says something, everyone follows him. All his 2.5, I believe, million subscribers follow him. And when he calls, he's notorious for calling people out. So when he called out G2A, it brought down a lot of hatred towards them. Very understandably so.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
And so what happened, the way Gearbox is tying into it, basically Gearbox was in talks with G2A to distribute the new game Bulletstorm on G2A. And Gearbox was totally on board. And then Total Biscuit, he said, well, all right, I'm going to boycott Gearbox Software, the same people that make Borderlands. And he said, I'm going to boycott this company because they're working with G2A.
That only lasted for like how long did that last for?
The boycott lasted literally a day because
boom.
Yeah, because
2 million subscribers, I would assume.
Oh well, no, because Total Biscuit used his power in the YouTuber space. Gearbox actually called him up and asked him what he was talking about. So he brought forward to them a lot of evidence that he'd been accumulating over the last few years to prove exactly what G2A had been doing. Gearbox issued an ultimatum to G2A saying, I think it was a list of 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, it was within their user policy, so it's like you have to change these things.
Yes, exactly. And G2A said nothing to Gearbox within the allotted time period. So
it was 24 hours. They gave them 24 hours to change literally their entire user policy.
Well, they gave them 24 hours to say that they would. G2A said nothing. So Gearbox pulled the plug on the deal, and now basically we're left trying to figure out what to do about G2A.
Gotcha. That kind of ties into my next question. How will this affect G2A? Because I mean, that's all because already because of all this buzz and the boycott lasting not that long, and then that YouTuber, what was his name again?
Total Biscuit.
Total Biscuit. Yeah, 2 million subscribers. Of course, the word's going to get out. So how will this affect G2A in the future?
I mean, I really feel like it's their business has been slowly dwindling because of the controversy surrounding it. But now a big case like this, a big story like this, I really feel like it's going to negatively affect their company a lot, because a lot of people, I know I personally used to use G2A a lot because it was a cheaper way of buying those games. But after this controversy, I'm not going to do that, because I'm not going to, short a company that spent years producing a game because of some guy selling it with a stolen credit card, Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's really going to negatively affect their company.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel?
They're losing users basically every day at this point.
Yeah.
As this travels around, they're just going to keep bleeding sales.
Mm-hmm. So feels about right. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. And for you at home, we'll be right back with Erik Almquist movie review. Rock out with me.